Welcome back to Universe Intelligence Explorers. Are you ready to embark on another mind-blowing journey through the cosmos? Today we're turning our gaze to the heart of our solar system, the mighty Sun. The Sun, our very own star, is not just a source of light and warmth. It's a colossal nuclear fusion reactor, a gravitational anchor for our planets, and a key player in the cosmic symphony that shapes our existence. So let's dive in and uncover the secrets of this celestial powerhouse. The Sun is classified as a G-type main sequence star. Now that might sound like astro jargon, but it basically means it's a pretty average star in terms of size and brightness. It's what astronomers call a yellow dwarf, even though it looks pretty white to us here on Earth. It's in the prime of its life, happily fusing hydrogen into helium in its core, and radiating that energy out into space. Now let's talk about the Sun's vital stats. This fiery giant is absolutely massive, boasting a diameter of 1.39 million kilometers. That's like lining up 109 Earths side by side. But size isn't the only thing that's impressive about our star. Get ready to sweat because the Sun's surface temperature is a scorching 5,500 degrees Celsius or 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt almost any metal you can think of, but that's just the surface. Deep down in its core, the temperature skyrockets to a mind-blowing 15 million degrees Celsius, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than anything we can imagine on Earth, and it's the intense heat and pressure that allows the Sun to perform its incredible feat of nuclear fusion, turning hydrogen into helium and releasing the energy that sustains life on our planet. Our Sun isn't just sitting still in space, it's on a wild ride through the Milky Way galaxy. It resides in the Orion Arm, about 27,000 light-years from the galactic center. And it's not just hanging out there, it's zipping through space at a mind-boggling speed of 220 kilometers per second, 136 miles per second. That's fast enough to travel from New York to Los Angeles in less than 14 seconds. But even at that breakneck speed, it still takes the Sun a whopping 230 million years to complete one orbit around the galactic center. That's one cosmic road trip. So, while we might feel like we're standing still on Earth, we're actually hurtling through space on this incredible journey around the galaxy. The Sun's influence extends far beyond its visible surface and doesn't stop at the edge of our solar system. It's like a cosmic celebrity with a massive entourage. This entourage is called the solar wind, a constant stream of charged particles that blasts out from the Sun in all directions. This solar wind is incredibly powerful, shaping a vast bubble around our solar system known as the heliosphere. It's like the Sun's personal force field, protecting us from harmful cosmic rays that come from deep space. Think of it as the Sun's way of saying, "Don't worry, I've got you covered." The heliosphere is enormous, extending far beyond the orbits of even the most distant planets. It's like a giant cosmic shield, stretching tens of billions of miles into space. But even this protective bubble has its limits. Eventually, the solar wind weakens and gives way to the interstellar medium, the stuff that fills the space between stars. And guess what? We've actually sent spacecraft beyond this boundary. NASA's Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 probes have both crossed the heliopause, the edge of the heliosphere, and are now venturing into the uncharted territory of interstellar space. It's like they've left our cosmic neighborhood and are exploring the wider galactic wilderness. We'll dive deeper into the incredible Voyager missions in a future video, but for now, let's just appreciate the sheer scale and power of the Sun's influence. It not only shapes our solar system, but also reaches far beyond, creating a cosmic bubble that protects and defines our place in the galaxy. Deep within the Sun's core, immense pressure and temperature trigger nuclear fusion, where hydrogen nuclei, or protons, combine to form helium, releasing vast amounts of energy. This energy slowly makes its way outward through the radiative zone, then gets carried by churning plasma in the convective zone. Finally, it reaches the photosphere, the Sun's visible surface, where it radiates into space as light and heat. Humans have been fascinated by the Sun for millennia, observing sunspots, eclipses, and other solar phenomena. Today, cutting-edge telescopes like the Solar Dynamics Observatory and the Parker Solar Probe are revolutionizing our understanding of the Sun. We're learning about the complex magnetic fields that drive solar activity, the mechanisms behind solar flares and coronal mass ejections, and the subtle variations in the sun's output that can affect Earth's climate. But our exploration of the sun doesn't end here. There are still so many mysteries to uncover, like the origin of those enigmatic sunspots, the explosive bursts of energy known as solar flares, and the sun's corona, an outer atmosphere that's actually hotter than its surface. And let's not forget the daring Parker Solar Probe mission, which is braving the sun's intense heat to unlock its secrets. But don't worry, Universe Intelligence friends, we'll be diving into all these fascinating topics in our next video. So stay tuned for another mind-blowing adventure into the heart of our star. But the sun won't shine forever. In about 5 billion years, it will exhaust its core hydrogen fuel and begin to expand into a red giant, engulfing Mercury and Venus. While Earth's fate is uncertain, it's likely to become uninhabitable due to the sun's increased luminosity. Eventually, the sun will shed its outer layers, leaving behind a dense core known as a white dwarf. So what does this mean for humanity? Well, if we're still around in 5 billion years, we'll need to find a new home. Some scientists speculate about interstellar travel, or even engineering massive solar shades to mitigate the sun's effects. It's a daunting challenge, but one that could inspire incredible innovation and cooperation. The sun is a source of wonder, a giver of life, and a reminder of our place in the vast cosmos. Its story is far from over, and we're privileged to be witnesses to its unfolding drama. If you're as fascinated by the sun as we are, make sure to subscribe to Universe Intelligence for more mind-blowing explorations of our universe. And let us know in the comments what other celestial wonders you'd like us to investigate.